Welcome to BizVisor, where we have 33 years of financial analysis experience. Here are our offices at 1087 Stone Ridge Drive in Bozeman, Montana. What we're going to talk with you about today are the steps that you're going to need to take in order to have a successful SBA loan application.
Hi, this is Russ Squire from BizVisor, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the SBA lending process and the steps you need to take in order to get through that successfully. It's really not that difficult, but if you follow these steps, I promise you'll get through it with flying colors. First, we need to have 3 years worth of personal tax returns. You need to get those tax returns together for an initial meeting with the banker so that they can look at your financial stability. You're also going to need to have a net worth statement. That's strictly your assets and your liabilities to come up with a net worth. So assets minus liabilities equals net worth. You're going to have 3 years of tax returns for the business that you wish to buy. Now you're going to get those 3 years worth of tax returns after you complete a non-disclosure agreement, send it to the business, and they send you back the tax returns, a list of the assets of the business, hopefully, in some cases, what those assets are worth. If not, we have to go out and evaluate those assets through a valuation process using things like Kelley Blue Book, if it's, say, for instance, vehicles. So there are ways to get around this. You're also going to need a business plan. Now, the business plan is going to have to encapsulate everything that you have strategically and tactically going forward that you're going to use as strategies to grow the business. We have a great business plan. It was produced by the senior core of retired executives called SCORE, and it's a great template. It asks all the right questions, and it's going to allow you to write a really professional business plan in just a matter of a few hours. You're also going to have a list of the business assets. What's the real estate? What's the equipment involved? And valuations attached to those, because the bank's going to want to consider that also in the lending process, along with the cash flow of the business, which is the critical aspect. How much cash flow does that business have per year? Because that's what tells the bank what the availability is of funds in order to repay the money that you're going to borrow. So the 3-year pro forma projections are pretty important. We'll go through that, basically walk through a spreadsheet in this video, but what you need to do in the 3 years of pro forma is look at the historical year-over-year growth in each of the 3 years of tax returns you have in each category of assets, in each category of expenses, and figure out how you can project roughly those similar percentages going forward. If you try and show too much growth, bank's going to want to know where that growth's coming from. What are you going to do that's unique? So it's important to be realistic in your assumptions and also in your projections. So let's go ahead and go through the rest of this stuff in the video. I'll try and highlight as much of it as I can for you, and I hope this video is a very positive experience for you that really helps you get focused on what it's going to take in order for us to buy your business opportunity and get you on the road to your own personal success. Thanks.
Okay, so what we have here is a very straightforward and simple personal net worth or asset liability statement. You can see here the assets listed: cash, checking, savings, CDs, securities, 401k, vehicles, all that good stuff. And it totals it out into a total assets number. So all you do is add these numbers and it adds it together for you automatically. And we have a copy of this on our website, so it's pretty straightforward. Then under liabilities, you've got notes, accounts payable, credit cards, vehicles, loans, mortgages, all that good stuff. Adds all that together and you come up with total liabilities. And then at the very bottom, net worth. Net worth is just the assets minus the liabilities. It does this automatically for you. So if you need a personal net worth statement, we've got this on our website. You're welcome to use it. Or we can send you the Excel file if you'd rather do it that way, and then just drop that into a Word document to show a personal asset liability statement, and you're good to go with the bank on an SBA loan. All right, thanks for listening. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit in this video about how to create a business plan. Now, you can see here that our website is bozemanbusinessbroker.com, and you want to go to the section here under services that says free tools, and then that will open this page, which essentially has a personal financial statement template that you can download, which we just went through. Now, I'm going to click on the business plan, which was provided by SCORE, the Senior Retired Executives. Once I do that, it downloads it. You see it here in the lower left-hand corner. I just click on it. It opens it up. Okay, and here is the business plan template. So you're going to put in business plan. I recommend putting a picture of the operation here. Pretty easy to do. You just, if you need some help, we can certainly help you. But put in your name, business's name, address, telephone, fax, email, all that good stuff. Table of contents is pretty standardized. Has an executive summary, general company description, management, organization, personal financial statements, financial history and analysis, financial plan, appendices, and so on. So if you go down through here, it talks about the executive summary. And for instance, in this section, it says write this section last. We suggest you make it 2 pages or less. Include everything you would cover in a 5-minute interview. Explain the fundamentals of the business, what's your product, who are your customers, who are the owners. So this template lines it out for you. Tells you exactly what to write, what to do. General company description, giving a mission statement, usually 30 words or less. So this is a great template. I'm not going to dwell on it, but certainly if you need help, your pro forma projections are going to go into this business plan, but at the end of the day, we've got the tools for you at BizVisor. Just download this from our website and you will be good to go. And if you need help writing your business plan, we can do that as well. We can help you with it. So we've got the tools and we will help you get the job done. All right, thanks for listening. Okay, so here we are going to talk a little bit about creating 3 years of pro forma projections for the business. Now once again, we're going to go to bozemanbusinessbroker.com, mouse over services, and you'll see here free tools. You click on free tools. This is the page you get. It loads. So there's a download here for personal financial statement, a business plan, and 3 years worth of pro forma projections. Just click on the 3 years worth of pro forma, automatically downloads it. Then you just click on it in the lower left-hand corner if you're in Windows to open it, and it loads up your pro forma projections. Whoops, hang on just 1 second here. There we go. Okay, so put in the business name. What I would recommend is the first column, you're going to put the actuals for the previous year, a full year's worth of actuals. Now hopefully you have some trend information for what happened in 2014, 2013, so you can look back and see the year-over-year growth. But let's say that was about 6% on sales. What you do, you just take this number, 1.126198, multiply times 1.06, and put the number under 2016. Then take that number and multiply by 1.06, put it under 2017. What a bank's looking for here is something that's reasonable and doesn't go stray way far away from what history is. I mean, if you can grow the business at 50%, great. You're going to pay the loan off sooner. You're going to get more profitable faster. But it's best to stay within the realm of what's realistic. So I tend to use all the same ratios of revenue or operating expenses that existed in prior history, and then just project those forward. And that should be good enough. If you need some help putting together pro forma income statements, we can certainly help you. There may be additional line item expenses that aren't listed here. I mean, there's salaries and wages, employee benefits. I would put in a line for work comp separate from salaries and wages and try and get a little bit more detailed. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty straightforward format and should be pretty easy for you to use, and it's free. You can just download it from our website. So thanks for listening.